Hello, everybody. Happy 2026. It's been a whole year since I've streamed. Yeah, so happy new year, happy 2026. I'm hoping to do some cool stuff this year. I'm hoping to stream more, possibly try stream twice a week instead of once a week. We'll be moving house, so I'll probably have a better setup than this. Um, and yeah, I thought I'd start off with a new year with a new game that I haven't ever played before. So we're playing Bear Breakfast. Um, I remember it got shown off ages ago on the Wholesome Direct, like the Wholesome Games E3, and it looks fun and cute. And what a nice way to start the year. So let's go. Empty slot. It looks so cute, so I'm hoping that it delivers. Why can't I ever fall asleep on time? Okay. It's gonna be so tired tomorrow. Mom's gonna kill me. Hank's hands got very cold all of a sudden. I don't know if you can even see that. We should bear with you. Yes! Haha! Hi, Avoba. You should indeed bear with me. The game capture looks a little dark. I don't... Not sure what I can do about that, but... His forehead felt heavy with a crushing pressure. A dark figure with glowing eyes stared from afar. Weathered stones and dry wood surrounding it. Suddenly, a blinding jolt of lightning illuminated the sky. Thunder cracked. I'm hoping this isn't a horror. A shriek pierced through the air. There was no one there. Dun, dun, dun. Everything felt dark and silent again, except for the rain. Forget I said anything. Ooh, sleep is overrated. Sleep is not overrated. I love me some sleep. Hello. Do not. Don't what? See? Because it's already happening. Move. Can't do that either. Wast. Yes. Find. Bed. Ah, bed. Sure, I'll take a nap in the death bed. E to interact. Don't. Wake. I didn't realize this is like a horror game. That's it, no more bed. For a third time, Hank. Trying to own property is always hard. That is so true, so valid. Oh, you can like dress them up. Inventory. Cool. I'm unsure what I'm supposed to do. I can just clip through that. Neat, neat. Hi! Happy 2026. We're playing Bear and Breakfast. I've never played this before, and it's a lot more horror vibes than I thought it would be. Happy New Year! Woo! How is everybody feeling about the new year? Did anybody make some New Year's resolutions? Any fun stuff? How did y'all celebrate? Do anything fun to celebrate? Hello, mother. I'm up. Well, aren't you a bag of bones? Not really. Good to see hibernation hasn't kicked in yet. You can't call that every time I get a little extra sleep. Besides what? I had a hard time sleeping. Too many thoughts, such a mood. Well, that runs in the family. Have you tried thinking less? Okay. Ooh, time. Yes. Good. Get out. Morning. That's not a very good morning of you. What is this game? Oh god, I like a good old visit to the dumpster. Ah, you have to visit a dumpster every now and then. Besides, there hasn't been new garbage in months. Can ye all read the subtitles okay on this, by the way? Oh no. What is denim anyway? I'll try read them out in dramatic fashion. Hey Ma. Morning kids. Morning Mrs. M. Ma'am. Will I do voices? I did the New Year's intention where you write stuff down and throw out a piece one day upon New Year's. Ah, that is so good. Like if you write down all the things that happened to you during the year that you didn't want to bring into the new year with you, like if something bad happened, and just burning it and just having a cleansing fire. 10 out of 10 would recommend that. It's very good. Lets you start the new year with a nice fresh, you know, I'd highly recommend. As good as ever. Good enough. Whatever that means. Good. Today is a very special day. I need you to go on the hunt. Alright, point me to the hole. To Black Moss. What? What? Dot dot dot. I know I said no going past the fence, but you're all good. And I need your help. Ah. The bush around the tombstone is getting a little thick and the flowers aren't in bloom anymore. Yeah, I got to trust the process, but it's hard. Oh man. Letting go of stuff that's happened during the year, it can be really hard. But just kind of burn with intention. It's good, like, I think it's a good ritual that people should engage in more at New Year's, is just purging bad stuff in the year so you can go into the new year with a much fresher vibe. We set off a ridiculous amount of fireworks because we were in the Netherlands. It was awesome. There was lots of fireworks. It was very cool. And yeah, like my brother gave us like a €50 bottle of champagne and we ended up drinking that. That was pretty neat as well. So I'll never need to find me a bundle of alligator weed. No. I can't believe we get to leave this stinking place. I mean, adventure. Adventure! Anyway, Hank, you're in charge of this operation. I wouldn't trust that bear in charge of the operation. He looks very sus. Here, this is what I'm looking for. In fact, take the whole notebook so you don't forget. Ha! Notebook! You have received one notebook. Don't lose it. I won't. He will. He will. Alright, you three. Are they siblings? Or are they friends? And is the bird and the fox banging? Wolf banging? What is this game? Alligator weed. It's alligator weed with a D. Not one step further than the swamp. Yes, ma'am. Okay. There's a little... Can't read what it says. Itchy fur just means more friends to hang out with. That's not good. Wouldn't recommend. You strike me as a real leave the gun, take the cannoli kind of guy. I have no idea what that means, but I'd assume it means I'm delightful. Make sure you don't leave on an empty stomach. Too much food makes you sleepy, too little makes you dumb. That's mood. Accent is very RE7. Welcome to the family, son! I mean, you're a bear in the wilderness. It's definitely welcome to the family, son shenanigans. Odd looking fella. Okay. I was under the impression that this was like a hotel management sim. So this is new. E. Loggers tools. Ooh. I need loggers tools. Okay. This is oddly giving me Night in the Woods vibes. I don't know if any of you have played Night in the Woods, but it's really good and really fun. Down the Black Moss Hole. Through the thicket. Is this the thicket? No. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Um, got a bit annoying later on for hotel resources. Oh, three friends found themselves farther than they'd ever been before. Past the soothing meadows and quiet streams of the thicket. And Margaret wouldn't know, but that was not exactly their first adventure. Anne, the Curlin dog. Brave but clumsy. Will, the poor Will. Grumpy and out on the outside, but surprisingly, even more so on the inside. So that is my personal favourite. I am exactly like that. That is me. And Hank, the brown bear. Cheerful and curious, but maybe a little concerned about the promise he made back home. No, Mom, I'm definitely not going to wander too far in an adventurous fashion. I promise. The lies! The lies! Do I get food? Just have to kind of... Don't expect any other help from these other two lazy assholes. um, I am not entirely sure what I'm doing wrong. I must be doing something wrong. Because I am a little bit stuck. Do I need to get something from here, maybe? this says I need logger's tools, but I don't know where to get those. Um... Next screen is bottom right, I think, then top right. Bottom right. Okay, okay. Okay, good stuff, good stuff. Thank you. Thank you. That was not clear. Spread out. Okay. So we're in a swamp situation. Flightless birds don't know how good they have it. No bothering them about not flying. I'm literally walking here. He sounds like a delight. Tire screech. I also struggled genuinely. Yeah, I really bad at games. I am very bad at games. So prepared to watch me struggle. See, this is why I haven't played any Broken Sword games or like Nancy Drew or something on stream, because I will get judged so hard for struggling so much on such basic things. What in the what? I heard it too. We better go. But we haven't found the thing for your mom yet. I'm with Hank. Let's see where that sound come from. That's not what I meant. We're going back. You know what? I bet it's a brand new garbage truck. Here to assist. Thanks. Thank you so much, Fuzzy. Don't care, Mom. Said straight back. Let's go. She also said get some gator weed. We haven't found any yet. Maybe there's some in the truck? No, come back. Ah, you're a little pussy, Hank. That's one big rock. Yes, it is. I can't seem to cross that river, even though there's like stuff. So I guess it's up this way. It's a bus! Bus-chan! Timber crossing. Luxurious outhouse. Okay. I'm guessing this is our B&B. Finn, nothing to lose, nothing to gain. Grab opportunity by the throat and show it who's boss. I love the energy. The strange shark had a shiny, bouncy exterior and wore cool glasses. A little grey speaker box was strapped on his neck, blurting out nonsense. It reminded Hank of Will's TV. Next to it, a little car with a big advert for something called Pawn Voyage. Nothing weird about that at all. Hello. Be part of the next exciting experience, enticing escape, electrifying enterprise. I'm so amazed that I managed to say that without messing up, oh my god. Is someone in there? You there, fine gentleman in orange coat. I am a pretty gentleman. Would you like your own to own the next minor share in the next major maneuver? Well, I'm not into anything major, but I do like sharing. And I must reiterate, the share is very minor. What do we get to share again? Very, very minor. How exactly are you talking? Pawn Voyage is a multinational, multi-layered, multi-your-friend corporation. Ah, it's an MLM. It's an MLM. What the? Offering secured touristry, adjacent goods and services in exchange for valuable personal collateral. You lost me. Don't think you ever had me to begin with. I'm just convinced that Will, that little bird, talks like a southern hick, so that's going to be the voice I shall pick for him. Just bring in your old, useless, priceless family jewelry or expensive heirloom of choice and we'll give you a 1 to 3 day all-inclusive voucher for the vacation of a lifetime. Sorry buddy, I don't have anything expensive or heirloom. Pawn Voyage is also looking for a brand new ventures and locations. Why does he keep saying it like that? For its millions of customers all around the valley. We will take any location or premises, no matter how run down or decrepit, to offer our very human patrons the holiday they deserve. Wait for humans to live here? I don't think anyone's to live here, we're just tourists. I've seen this before. These humans wander around, the shark boy tells them. Then they stare at the trees. I like to also stare at trees. Then try to forget what they're running from. I read it in the magazines. Humans are whack. If you or a friend of a friend would like to offer your house or home to become a Pawn Voyage premium premises by restoring, repairing, redecorating and bringing it to the minimum standards which frankly no one enforces and drastically barely alter your monthly income, simply press the green button under my gullet and a representative will be in touch. I'm gonna be honest. I have no idea what he just said. If I heard that shark right, I'm pretty sure it wants to give us money. Human grade, primo quality, shiny money. All I heard was the humans are coming back. Well, the money has to get here somehow. Humans. I've barely seen one in months. And that's more than enough. Hello? Didn't you see what this means? With your old oddly alarming strength, my foolproof understanding of all things, and spoilsport's cheerful attitude. I am cheerful. I just don't care for him, that's all. We'll start a boatload of cash. I'm gonna be honest. I have no idea what you just said. Humans, back, money, give good. I'm gonna be honest. Is there anything other than good? Look, just tell them what the sharks were in. We'll just use that broken down shed. They're all abandoned anyway. They have another game where you wreck everything and push the humans out. Nice. Bear stash. Nothing to lose, nothing to gain. Grab opportunity by the throat and so show it who's boss. Hello again. Congratulations, you have been automatically entered into our standard legal binding contract. By using your fingerprint identification data from the local police department, welcome to the family, error unknown pattern. Name suits you. You are now contractually obliged to provide your premium property details within the next 3 business days. Simply press the green button under my gullet when the premises are ready to accept a first guest. Alright, who knows anything about human houses? Well, I used to look at the pictures of houses in the magazines we found. Could the humans maybe live under a bus? No, I don't think that cuts it. They're fragile and get scared easily. We do. Sounds familiar. I think I know a thing or two about making a place cozy. And I do not get scared that easily. Yeah, but I think we need some help too. We should go find Tony. I really don't think we should bother him. He won't mind. Besides, I think he'll enjoy the company. I don't even know where he is these days. I doubt he ever leaves Sawdust. Go see if you can sniff him out and tell him we need his master woodwork skills. That'll get him going. Okay. Flightless birds don't know how good they have it. Okay. So we're gonna have a walk. Bus station. Interesting, interesting. Oh, wood! Okay. So I don't have pine wood planks, I have like regular planks. I've plywood instead of pine wood. Okay. All it's missing is a picnic blanket. Can I cross the road? I can cross the road. Excellent. Wood. So I think I have pinewood. I have pinewood now. I can fix that thing. Romajin taking all the shit. People don't see the value in what they throw away until you point it out to them. And then they charge them. Okay. There's more wood there. But why did... To get to the other side? I always struggled with that joke when I was younger, the why did the chicken cross the road? To get to the other side. Because it doesn't mean literally to get to the other side of the road, it's to the other side as in, like, to die. And I didn't know that until I was a grown adult. The autism diagnosis came out of nowhere. Yeah, cool. Confirm. No. You can now be used to build rooms and furniture. Excellent. We'll go in here and we'll take some things. Just pillaging. Pillaging. Loggers tools. I still need loggers tools. So I think we go find this guy. Sawdust. Go find Tony. Yeah. The joke about the chicken like wanting to cross the road. No, the joke is like that the chicken wished to pass to the other side of life. It was supposed to be a hee hee dark humor joke, and I just never understood it. Yep. I learned that and I was very shocked. I was very bewildered and confused. This is the biggest crack I've ever seen. Ooh, wood. Get me wood and oil. I think you can go in this. That looks like you can go into it. Is Tony a beaver? I hope Tony's a beaver. That would be cute. Just robbing his scrap. Tony is a beaver! Oh god, a bear! It's just me, sir. Hank from the thicket. Oh goodness, you can talk! I'm just yanking your tail, boy. How's your mother? She's great. Listen, I wanted to ask if you could help us. We gotta... Help? Why didn't you say so? What do you need? A stack of birch? Well, actually, my friends and I were wondering. An oak spoon? Oh, I think Margaret would love that. Has anyone taught you how to saw yet? No, there's a shark in the timber crossing. Oh, a redwood plague for your fish. He says he's bringing humans to the valley. Oh, well. I haven't seen those in a while, have we? What could I possibly do with that? How much do you know about building things? For humans, I mean. Well, as you know, of course, everything people make is perfect. When I took over the mill, here I found all the papers of schematics. I feel like stumble upon artifacts. Never thought a wood could take so many shapes. Look here. Elaborate contours, naughty frames, perfect angles. Clearly an incredible being came up with these things. Ah, Can you make all that? Oh, anyone can. It's quite simple once you figure it out, how to read these things. Would you like me to teach you? Senpai. Well, yes, I was hoping you could help us fix up the old shack in the timber crossing. Oh. How wonderful. You need my saw and mallet and ladder. Ooh, a couple of stacks of pine. Fetch those for me, will you? The bright yellow ones. They're all yellow. I've already collected them. Yeah. Got it right here. Grand, perfect. You're doing such a great job. Thanks. I just picked it off the ground. Amazing. Now, when I'm heading to Timber Crossing, I'll see you there. He's a beaver. I'm fond of beaver characters. They're so cute. I'll just rob his shit. Can't prove it was me! If you do up the bus stops, you can fast travel. Nice. That'll be handy, because I'd imagine this expands out. Yes, all of that is wonderful. And we're going to use that old shed. Haven't seen a human claim it in years. Ah yes, that'll do nicely. Look who decided to finally show up. As I was telling your friend here, the wood you brought ought to be enough. I'll get started on this. First you have to clean up the shed of all the garbage. I think I can do that. I have also already done that. Did you clean up the shed? Yes. Great. Now we have to use all this old workbench. The what? Well, you can't have her nail in thin air. Not with that attitude. You need somewhere to put it. The table next to the tree, Hank. Grab some wood and put it back together while I tidy up the place. Also did that. Way ahead of the game here. Did you fix the workbench? Like brand spanking new. That's good. Enough. Oh, thanks. Excuse me. No. Now humans got over the cold stone floors and itchy hay a while ago. They wouldn't rather sleep on clean, soft, springy surface. Here, this is none of those things, but it'll do. You've unlocked a new crafting shabby pallet bed. Cannot be placed in a hallway. Okay. Yep, got it right here. I didn't think it could work a lot worse than the schematics. But here we are. Oh, I mean, excellent. You're doing so well. Better than mine back home. That's just sad. Well, hurry along and put it to good use. Make a bedroom and put a bed in it. Okay. Build a room. Comfort bedroom. Ah. Okay. Were you able to make that a bedroom? Yes, sir. Stains and all. Gross. It's time for breakfast. Brilliant. I almost prefer to use the dead tree to use. Ugh. I almost prefer it to the dead tree I used to sleep in. You encourage weird. Right now, that's the most important step. Humans always feed for false sense of superiority. By having someone around you they can look down on. You sure seem to know a lot about that. Yeah, well, you dick. So we're going to need to make them feel welcome by putting them down a little table in front of the house. That'll tell them. And a little black door to keep records for the shark. Ah yes, that's how you make it straightforward. A desk. Cool, okay. Can you rotate? Did you place the front desk? Yes, it's in there. If I didn't know better, I'd say you're a natural, Hank. Such a fast learner. It's not that great. It took me forever. There's barely anything in there, and are they even gonna like it? Is it R? I'm gonna try that. I'll try that when we're out of the dialogue. I'll try it. Now, R? You sure know how to take a compliment. Oh, sorry. Thank you? Thank you. Sorry. Go talk to Sharky Boy. Tell him we got the joint ready. Okay. Yes, it is R. Move that slightly better position than that. Now. Can't remember where I put my phone 5 secs. Remember buttons from game I played for over 5 years ago. I know, right? It's weird what you can remember for like really inconsequential stuff, but like if it comes to like where your keys are, where your phone is, where your wallet is, it's completely gone, and you'd have used it that morning. Like, it's such a curse. Nothing to lose, nothing to gain. Grab opportunity by the throat. I love that. I love the grab opportunity by the throat, and the throat is all in capitals. Press green button. Hello, we'd like to have some humans over. Congratulations, your premium property is now listed on the network. Nice. Time had come to unleash something both intriguing and unfortunate on Silver Valley. People. That looks like a proper Bob, doesn't it? These dewy, mostly hairless creatures were a controversial topic in the neighborhood. Though some were godly beings, forging the world with their magic and machines. Mostly because they left behind food and other stuff that animals liked. Others would throw a fit of rage, calling them unqualified harbingers of doom. A bit dramatic if you asked Hank. For all he knew, that's what his mom always said. Keep your distance. So much for that. Building a thing. So you can now start earning life-changing income. Simply accept your first guest through your front desk and give them experience of a lifetime. Boss. I feel like I should make more than one bedroom, so I'm gonna make another one. Nothing to lose, nothing to gain. Grab opportunity by the throat! In actuality, you're much more closer to financial ruin. But you have a head start, and that probably means something. In any case, make sure you keep up with the guest demands, as they tend to become pickier and pickier. Sadly, an issue that technology hasn't been able to solve yet. Where's my cash? I have 70. Amen. Ooh, do I have enough to fix this now? Hold on. Yes, I do. Ha! Luxurious facilities for for the unassuming. Definitely an attractive proposal for anyone in emergency. Plus, one extra guest request per day in this area. Ooh. I need to find money. There's a way to acquire cash money. Whoa there, big fella. Where'd you come from? I live here. Where'd you come from? Alright, enough with the questions. What do you do? What are you after? Sure sounds like a question. Trash, junk, muck. I'm looking for something humans like, so something that would make them feel more distinguished. Slop, scrap, scrubble? No, I need something exquisite. That's where you're wrong, mate. My colossal companion. I got what you need. You've stumbled upon the most handsome creator of crap this side of the valley. There isn't one thing these animals throw away that I can't flip back to them. Great. Let's have a look at the dumpster. Not so fast, bozo. How can I know I can trust you? My, authoritative height? Be that as may, we don't trade with just anyone off the street. My head would be in the gutter before noon. Although I do spend a lot of time down there. But you gotta be approved first before I can tell you anything. I'll tell you what, there's a bus depot across the road. I can smell the stinky tuna from here. Find me a snack, then we can talk. Interesting. So did you find the grub? Yeah, right here. Stale bread, crunchy cheese, and weak old mustard? That's all I could find. Just like Mom used to make. Anyway, you're Brutus Charmer. I'll let you buy from my special selection of swill. And here, I'll even let you have this one for free. But anyone else comes as a price. And I don't mean none of them stinking human stuff. I mean real valuables. Awesome. Ooh, okay. So I have 104 valuables. Welcome mat. A potted plant. A light. A rug. haven't seen you around before. Oh, we used to come here all the time, dumpster diving. Oh, really? Didn't take you for a criminal? Oh, no, no, it's not like that. Will made me go. I'm only for magazines and pamphlets, not bad stuff. Relax, my delinquent friend. I'm not going to snitch if you ain't. Besides, haven't seen a lick of new humans around here for a while. Not since the couple that ran around after the big inferno. Yeah, we used to never be allowed past the fence in the thicket. Now we get to walk around like we own the place. Never let anyone tell you you don't. Anyway, humans coming back here in droves, huh? That's pretty wild if you pull it off. And probably make a few folk pissy in the process. Listen, I get plenty of demand, so my business revolves around supply. No humans, no garbage to sell them. And especially slim pickings if we don't get any of the rich-looking kind. They dump the best junk. I'll tell you what, since you're fixing up the old shed, hear about you do some same for some kiosk up here. You used to flock around this place like raccoons to a burger wrapper. It's me. I am the raccoon. I'm just getting the hang of this. This sounds a lot more complicated. Nah, this one's one and done deal. They just a couple of things you keep distracted. That beaver should know all about it. He was here when it was built. Who knows what kinds of goods we'll have in the shop. Huh. Let me decorate. Hello again, my child. I mean, my favourite apprentice. Don't worry, he be calling me that all day. You get used to it. Oh, hello. Look, I have it on very good authority that the kiosk up there is our next best shot at getting more humans to come. Oh, you do you? And what authority is that exactly? Well... Oh, marvellous! That old travel kiosk was a jewel of Timber Crossing. It was one of the first things human built here. Oh, so it's kind of like pyramids. No, you'll actually find it's more of a rectangular perpendicular. A recu, what? So I think we should spruce it up like we did with the shed. And then attract more humans and give us even more money, right, Will? Right. I still want to know what came up with this idea. Oh, it's a brilliant idea. As usual, son, student. Yes, that's what I said. I take it back. You don't actually get used to it. Well, let's get started right away. Go in there and clear out the place of rubble, and we'll get started. I did, actually. Already did that. All clean. Almost sparkling. Wonderful. Now, if you remember everything correctly, there's a few things the humans look for in the kiosk. I can make a couple, but I don't have everything I need to get them right. There's a few oddities I need to get all together. I need a bit of human literature. I have got a book back at the house we could use. There's also an old computer sitting under the tower in sawdust. Oh, and some sort of writing apparatus. I think the bus driver might have one in his little bus shack. Great treasure hunt. Take your time, I'll put it together everything else in the meantime. So we're just gonna rob shit from everywhere else. I love it. Let me rob your stuff, sir. Well, hello there, bud. Aren't you a good-looking one? Haven't seen your lax around my bus before. I like your hair. What a kind-looking bud you are. I'm Oliver. Roam the buses here if it wasn't evident. Ha, look at me. Of course it's not evident. Do you take the bus? I've been a broken-down tractor before. Does that count? I don't see why you couldn't either. You know what to do? Do you think you could make me a solid bud? I've got this letter I've been down to send, but I can't just leave my buses. And there has not been post here since, well, in years. You probably know these places better than I do. Do you think you could find a way to sawdust? I give it the beanie for me. Ooh. Oh, cool. Okay. More wood. More wood. Who's just leaving these planks just about? Salmon. I don't think we've met. How did you end up in here? With my feetsies. Good. Physical activity is always a great idea. They're from the great plank memes eons ago. They're just really dedicated to the plank meme. Wait, you can understand me? I've been around these woods for a while. I think I get the gist of what you're saying. Oh yeah, then what am I saying right now? Actual literal bear noises. That was pretty unintelligible. I guess I could use the practice. Now I feel bad, I'm sorry. I'm just yorking you. What a big softy like you doing all the way here? I'm looking for Beanie. I've something for her. Oh, that's a nickname. I'm Beanie. Or Sabine if you're my mom. But like, Beanie, no one calls me that anymore. Who told you that? Oliver, the bus person, he gave me this letter for you. Oh, Ollie, he's such a sweetheart. No wonder he trusted it with you. Let me see. I can't believe he found it, Ollie, you weasel. Where was it? Did he tell you? He's not a weasel. He thought it was Understand the Resemblance. No, he found the last page of our atlas. He made this ages ago. We barely gotten his driver license and it was a much smaller hat. He mapped out the whole valley, figured out where the bus stations for his buses and everything. I thought this burned up in the fire. I didn't know the fire was that big. Listen, I know you came all this way, but could you get this thing back to him? I bet he doesn't even know I have the rest. Ooh. Cool, cool. Oh, there's more planks up there. I have a lot of wood. Prospector gear. suppose I should go back and see if my guest has arrived. Yes, go over the bridge, sir. Oh look, he coming, he coming. Oh shit, son, he coming. Oh lord, he coming. He seems a bit shocked though. Where'd he go? Where is he? Am I scaring you? Am I scaring you, sir? Are you perhaps perturbed by the bear following you? It is my bear and breakfast. I am the bear. Breakfast is later. Did you find Beanie? Did you give her the letter? Affirming bear noises. Oh, you're the man, bud. Bear, oh bear, sorry. So what did she say? She gave me this for you. Oh wow, bud. She found the rest of that. That's incredible, bud. Drawing all of this with her was so much fun. Sort of driving a bus, of course. Of course. Look, there's Sawdust and there's Hal Lake, and look, this is where we are. Oh, and you probably don't even know what I'm on about. This is the valley, it's huge. There's places buses can't even reach. Frowny face. I know it's wild. Listen, I've been here for a while, just me and my buses. But I just don't feel right for us to sit on tires like that, you know? No one's really needed me or my buses in a long time, but with all the new folks starting to visit and all, I think you should have this. And look, see what these other bus stops are. If you manage to fix these up like you did with the old storage shed, I'll give you bus rides for free. Nice. Heck, I don't think bears have any pockets for money anyway. We do not wear clothes. Next to the shed, how about it? Bus stations are now available. Yay! Build a second one in Sawdust. Wood. Oh Lord, he coming. So where did he say the Atlas was? Is it raining? No. Get a book from spelling from the ticket. Hey, I don't. Prestige! Wow. That means the decoration level of your property aren't up to our low standards. It's ugly, but it looks just like my room. In order to attract more lucrative guests, just make your properties more appealing by adding non-essential ornaments, furnitures, and knickknacks. Guests go crazy for knickknacks. What an uncomfortable sentence. Raise the property prestige level to a satisfying degree before returning. I don't think it's that bad. I mean, it could be worse. Wood. I need to go back to the house. They're even more picky than me. Can't seem to go to the other side. I wonder how your ma feels about all this now. You just seem to be kind of gallivanting for 3 days. Ha! The path is cleared. Nice. Hi, Ma. I see you're running low on pocket money. Oh, my little baby, I knew this day would finally come. The day I would feel useful as a parent again. Well, I can help you out, but you have to promise me to be more careful next time, I'm right? Here you go, honey. How much did I get? Oh, man, she gave me 100 coins. Nice. Thanks, Mom. When you go to the swamp screen, pick up the glowy flowers when you pass. Ooh, good tip. I'll start picking up the glowy flowers. Where's the book supposed to be? There's some books. I can't interact with them. Is it in my room? Because there's the room. It's over there. Aha! Ta-da! Okay, bring these back. You'll meet someone later who wants like 50, so if you do a bit when you pass, it's not as bad. Oh! Okay, so glowy flowers. Glowy flowers. Oh, these ones? I see them, I see them. I can't seem to get down past this though. So I don't think I've unlocked that part of the swamp yet. I don't think. Unless I'm missing a crossing. Yeah, because there seems to be like a crossing type thing. Because I can't get down to the bottom part of the map. So it might be later that I get down there. I'll have to see about that. More wood has appeared! Yay! Were you able to find everything? It took a while, but here you go. Oh yes, yes, this is everything I need. Yay! Yeah, it won't take long. My back is really stiff, you'll have to forgive me. Just like new. Ooh. Interesting. Do I get money from that, I wonder? Is the kiosk ready? It's ready. I never thought I'd say this. Logora. Excuse me? Yeah, it was 30 across and 180 across for its semis. I found it in a dumpster the other day. That's gross. No, you'd think of the other thing. Found that too. Anyway, you did good, kid. There'll be more stuff for you to buy at the Bumster now. Bumster? The Bumster now. I'm putting in a good word with the big cheese. Alright, Hank, my boy. I've done all I can do for this place. I think you've got a good start here, although there's quite a few bits of work ahead of you still. Thanks, Tony. I'll be back in the mill if you ever need me. Oh, and say hello to your mother for me. I'll tell her to drop by sometime. When you go south of the B&B, you'll be able to get there and make a pathway. Oh, nice. Ooh, more stuff. More stuff. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, but it's so expensive because it's so cool. Excuse me. Large snake plant. Painting. Yeah. Cool. Dirty bastard. Leaving trash all over the shop. is having an absolute time by the sounds of it. Proper prestige is the principal proof of prominent plot. It looks a little better now, I think. Congratulations, you've increased your new property's value by 0.25%. That is 278% more than our guests receive on their average trip. More prestigious properties will earn better results, so keep up the work. It's not good work, it's just work. This guy is always sleeping. Did you get that bus stop fixed? Yes, I did. Approving bear noises. That's great news, bud. Oh, look at him. He's a happy boy. Oliver seems like a friendly, easygoing softy, one of the few people that stuck around the valley. Tuck, on the other hand, was a crooked critter with a taste for stolen baloney. A strange pair that lived in peculiar harmony. I can smell the gasoline burning through my nose hairs already. Listen, anytime you come across one of these stops, just give it a wash and slap a new sign on it. Ooh. Where have you been? I've been sniffing all over. Well, I met Tony and he taught me how to do some lumber, and then we met Meds for Humans, and where did you find the gator weed? Oh no, we didn't find any of that, just pine and plywood. Any minute now. But we also had to use some cotton. Hank? Yes. Mom! There it is. I completely forgot. Oh my gosh, we have to go home. I didn't get any gator weed. Okay, we're going down through the swamp. I hear a train. Choo choo. It's been 2 days since we've been home. Hank, where have you been? My goodness gracious. Are you alright? Did something happen? I'm okay, Mom. Nothing happened. Alright, good. What's in that tick of head of yours? And you! I didn't even say anything. You put him up to this again, didn't you? No, Mom. We'll never didn't do anything. We weren't even gone that long. It's been days. I'm glad they actually acknowledge that it's been like 2 days. Humans are coming back. And another thing. They're what? Yeah, and we're helping. I see. Well, I don't suppose anything's wrong with that. We're gonna get more to visit, and they'll bring money and trash, and we'll get to learn all about them, and I get to make stuff for them. Me, Tony taught me how to build a bed, and I haven't heard from him in ages. Well, I suppose there's nothing I can do to keep you around anyway. Don't say that, Mom. I'm not going anywhere. It feels nice to do something out there for a change, something helpful. I know it does, dear. For now, at least. You're all probably exhausted. You should go rest. Yeah, we gotta go check out our human. I got a trucker hat. Nice. Now get some rest. Anton. He's a tiny mouse. Don't get up for me. I can see just fine. What? Let's just say you made the right impression to the right people, pal. That's not true. I did no such thing. Relax. It's a good thing. It is? The oversized rat did say the size doesn't scale anywhere. Listen, you made quite an impact on my trash-talking associate, which is rare. In case you feel like keeping up and the way to the old road's being cleared. If you happen to make your way down there, come find me at the dump. Why would I do that? Because I make you an offer you can't refuse. Or, I don't know, I guess you could refuse it, but it's a pretty good offer. Do what you want, I don't care. Ooh. Awesome. That was weird. Cool. Okay. Do I go sleep? No. I must remain awake. There's also up here, which I unlocked earlier, to sawdust. So this one. Just a shortcut. Apparently, coming out in the night is the proper way to get lots of wood, it seems. You could be a nice table. Barbara! Abracababra! Who's there? Why, this is quite unexpected. My, you're a big fella, aren't you? You don't seem very frightening. That's alright, you're not the first critter I met around these parts. Don't be afraid. Questioning bear noises. Well, it's quite nice to meet you too, dear. I'm Barbara. I've been the keeper of these woods ever since I could tell a Jopie Jeffrey from a blue shag. Do you know where you are? Of course you don't. You're not from around here. I would have known. Barbara! Babs! Barbie! I am from here. We're in Timber Crossing, one of the largest lumber hubs this side of the valley. Or well, it used to be. Barely a soul set foot in these place anymore. Although, lately I've noticed quite a few more souls than usual. Almost like something's drawing them back. And then I couldn't help but see what a wonderful little shed we got. Did you have a hand in that? I never thought I'd see another person visit our little valley, let alone tourists. I have to say that was quite the accomplishment to do on your own. Hope I've seen more of your handiwork soon. Fucking Barbara. I want to see how the guy is getting on. Is he having an okay time? He looks a little green. "500% satisfaction, status luxurious, decoration charming." "824. Go, Barbara, go! Abracababra." Ooh, stone. Ooh. Chest. Hell yeah! I got a jute box. Ooh, I don't have enough for that. Ipswich! I've got the best deals anywhere, is something I heard a guy say once. Oh, I can't open that yet, okay. Find the source of joy somewhere in 824. How do I get in there? Lots of fun things in there. Oh, I go around it. Yeah, that makes sense. either skipped town again or is lining a ditch somewhere. That boy couldn't tell his tail hole from his mouth hole, but he wouldn't fail not on us. Uh-oh, 10 o'clock chief. What a surprise! Our hefty entrepreneur. Is there a problem, boss? No, not yet anyway. How'd you find the trip, Hank? I don't think I told you my name. You didn't have to, I knew it before your mother did. I don't think she knew, sir. My mom didn't name me. What? There really is thinner up there, ain't it? It sure is. I didn't catch your name. That's because I don't throw it around. It's on a need-to-know basis. Need-to-know basis. Well, I kinda need to know. You won't get far with that attitude, kid. Anyway, I'm Anton. I run this place. What place? Haha, what place? This place. Everything the stench touches. Listen, you haven't earned all of these questions yet. My collaborators up north say you're up to something good, bringing people back to the valley. That's good news for everyone, but we got a problem. One of my crewmates went missing 3 nights ago. Claire will fill you in. We lost Wade at approximately 9 p.m. near the Black Moss border. We were out doing some scavenging hunts and I was negotiating a particularly heavy piece of scrap. 10 seconds later, I turned around and there was no Wade. Just the low hiss of the swamp. You have any idea what happened to him? No, but you will. I'll make you a deal. You need me and my dump to get your little venture up and running? Otherwise you'll run around for scraps and die of old age before your first customer set foot in the place. I'll let you keep any scrap you find here, if you get us Wade back. We suspect he's somewhere in Black Moss. That's where I'd check first. I wouldn't be sitting around if I were you. Okay. So that's how I get in to Nya, I'd say. Yes, yes. What's this guy? Sup? Terry Finn. Come on to the annual celebration. Finn? Join the joyous jubilation and celebrate the things that make life worth living. Our special offers and exclusive discounts. You're not Finn. Of course I am. I'm Terry Finn. Because I get up here feeling just Terry Finn. You're a different kind of annoying. So is it Terry or Finn? I'm having 2 first names is an egregious marketing offense that only leads to customer confusion. Parental advice materials should include branding guidelines. I'm always saying that. My name is conveniently picked by the committee of advertising specialists, based on the current culture and pun-friendly trends, as nature intended. Bon Voyage would like to commemorate this very sad yet lucrative past year by bringing you the festive winter spirit in purchasable form. Ooh, special shop. I'm a sucker for little festival versions of everyday things. Okay. Interesting. So that must be like in time with like IRL stuff, because I don't think it's Christmas yet. Although I don't know the time that this starts. So I'd imagine it might be in tune with IRL. This looks like the next shack type thing. Little biker bear. Chest. Oh, the possum clock! Yeah, boy! Boom, 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 boom! Possum clock. Yes. I'm actually delighted. Because I was like, how am I going to get like enough money to justify spending it on that? Cook's Garage. Because like it's 100 coins, but I don't have to do that now. And I also got the jukebox. Yeah, cleans those two areas. Very funky music. Ah, this is how I get to the swamp. The underside of the swamp. Wah! Any money is enough. Yes. Ooh. I didn't realize that you could zoom in like that. Yeah, charcoal lily. Ooh, there's like a witch type thing. Nice. Ooh, I don't have any logger tools. I need to get some logger tools. Hello? Oh no, not this again. I swear on my tail. What happened to this time? Stuck a hand down the drain pipe? Bad mushrooms? Heard noise coming from the trees? Oh no, I was just looking. Because I hate to break it to you, all trees make noise. That's pretty much all they do. And they sure as hell ain't doing it for you. I'm sorry to bother you, ma'am. I was just looking for a friend. A friend? Here? Happy hour ain't what it used to be. He's pretty small. I think he got lost. I'm worried that something happened to him. Small, how small we talking? Because small things don't last long around here. Unless you mean shelf life. Oh gosh, no, it's a rat. His name is Raid. Oh, cricket, someone came here looking for that thing? You shouldn't be paying me rent. I know where your Wade is, unfortunately. Come inside. Inside? Don't go all brave on me. You're too big for my cauldron anyway. Here you go. And then just before the tower hit, boss pulled me up his crane and smacked it out of the way. Oh golly, what happened? We got that piece and scrammed. Wow, and it was like the thing? Oh, you mean the little old artifact that yours truly sniffed out in the middle of that hour? Only just about the crustiest catalytic converter you've ever seen. Wow. It stank too, real bad. Just think if cockroach lived in it before we found it. Wow. Twig, what did I say about liaising with the criminal? Criminal? Where? Yes, ma'am. Sorry, ma'am. Besides, we have a guest. A rather unusual one at that. Wade, are you Wade? Hello. I mean, no, I'm not. Yes, he is. A festering, noisy pet that can't keep his tail out of other people's business. I was prepping him for pickling, if you need to know. His tiny bones make for great feather holders. No, you were not. You just said you didn't know how to get rid of him. Shush, child! Who wants to know? I'm on a mission to get you back to the dump. Your boss is worried sick. You talked to Mr. A? Well, more like slightly occupied. I can't believe that he sent someone after me. Yeah, he told me to bring you back and he let me use the dump. So I can get more humans into the valley. He never lets outsiders in the dump. You must be something special, mister. One of the things I'm going to do in the new year is get better headphones that are not as heavy. Oh, my head is... I've only been streaming for 2 hours and my head is already hurting from these. Well, let's not get too hasty, Mr. Special. The rat isn't leaving this place just like that. But you just said you wanted him gone. Of course I do, but now you want to take him. So there's a value of circumstance. I ran out of charcoal lilies from my pickle juice. You won't find them anywhere else but Black Moss. Or maybe that bird brain from A24 has some for sale. He gets them here anyway. Ipswich Wholesale. Ooh. Oh, I have them. Got what I asked for? A dozen lilies, like you said. 1, 2. Oh, yeah, looks right. Good, this better have been worth your time, because next time you're talking them back in the jar. I'm paying double. Thanks for helping us out, mister. Miss Charlotte can't bend over the lilies like she used to. Shush, child. Charlotte, the half-tailed alligator, struck Hank as someone who was good at trying to be scary, but didn't always stick the landing. As evident by Twiggy, her tadpole buddy, who their mere tiny presence debunked any worry that Charlotte would actually try to fit Hank in her big boiling cauldron. That's the hope, at least. I'm stumbling over my words so badly. All right, Pipsqueak. Yes, ma'am. Scram. Yes, ma'am. Thanks. Steal anything? Turn off your light. Haha. Sorry, we kind of talked you into narrating despite knowing you're dyslexic. Yeah. I am very dyslexic, and I also have auditory dyspraxia, so reading out loud is not my strong point. So, but I'm trying. I'm trying. And it's fun to do the voices as well, even if they're all the same. So far this has been good. It started off a little scarier than I thought it would be, but it's working out like a pretty fun game. Pretty fun. It kind of reminds me of Witchwood. Has anybody played Witchwood? Kind of similar vibe to this, to be honest. and you are not stepping one foot outside of this stinking dump. Not 1 foot. Yes, ma'am. For a month. Yes, ma'am. First rule of garbology is the cream always rises to the top, so make sure you dig down deep. Claire, obviously the right hand for the operation. Little mouse. Her skill at finding the best stuff is only matched by her loyalty to the old rat. Anton, the boss, seemed like a real hard ass. But I guess you gotta be in his line of business. Wade would be closer to the left hand of the Sting. Useful in a limited capacity and only under strict supervision. At least according to Anton. What a strange bunch. As I've always said, I've had enough of them. But then I remembered the advantages to having an extra pair of paws on hand. Like for sending out on wild goose chases? Exactly! You're welcome. Don't flatter yourself too much, you did what you were told. But I suppose there's another end to the bargain, and we always keep a word. The jump! Yes. Cool. Let's pillage. So much to pillage, boys. Yeah. The shack. Okay. Cool. The motel. Ah, perfect review. Huh, nice. Not sure how we get additional guys, but congratulations, it seems that your first property is coming along nicely. Now that you've earned the equivalent tips of a door-to-door salesman, you're presented with an opportunity. In order to achieve the prestigious Bon Voyage pedigree, you have to bring the property in this area to our standards. get other guests. Suppose I'll buy a poster. Because then at least when I come across a bus stop in A25, I'll have a... I'll have a poster to put up so I can fix the thing. Clever. Ah. Okay. My spine hurts. My spine hurts. There was a guy down here. Can buy wooden fuel or lilies. Stay requests. Yay. There's the bus stop. Confirm. Did you try any new snacks in the Netherlands? I did. We had lots of new snacks. They had lots of really fun drinks. Like we had Chubba Chub drinks and like blue raspberry poppin' boba. It was very interesting. And we had like these really amazing Belgian waffles with loads of chocolate and brownies on them when we were in Amsterdam. It was very nice. If the ghosts in your bones say to take a break for the day, you should probably listen to them. You did a lot of travel recently. That is true. But also, I'm the master over my ghosts. They must listen to me. Okay. I'll maybe build more rooms. Maybe build more rooms, yes. Oh, I don't have the money. Oh. Ah, well. Okay. Yeah, we tried a lot of cool stuff over in the Netherlands. It was my husband's first time there, so he had great crack. And it was really cool being there for New Year's because they go really ham with the fireworks, and this was the last year that they were going to do that because they're after making them illegal now. Um, so it was really cool. It was really cool. I got to see my nephews. Um, drank $50 champagne or €50 champagne, which was pretty neat. Um, and my brother's a chef, like by trade. That's his job. And he made us the most amazing curry. Oh my god! Like with homemade naan bread and everything. It was absolutely gorgeous. And he made like homemade pizza and stuff for us, so we ate really well. On the days that we were like staying at home for those days, oh my god, the food was just amazing. I swore he was there before. Unreal. Yeah, no, he's never actually been there. My husband. I've gone over a good few times now to see my brother and sister-in-law and my nephews, but it was the first time his time over, and I think he really enjoyed it. Anyway, he said he did, and we got to go to Amsterdam, and unfortunately, the Van Gogh Museum was booked out, which I didn't think happened, but it did. So we ended up going to the Modern Art Museum instead, which was also pretty cool. It was pretty cool. They had a Damien Hirst that we got to flip the bird at. Because my personal thing with Damien Hirst. Gus, when you're a kid, you cry because people tell you what to do. When you're grown up, you cry because people don't tell you what to do. I don't like to do anything anymore. Worked out so far. Okay. Me and Furrow were kind of jelly you got to go to the Miffy Museum. Bass just making it for kids, so it would be weird if we went ourselves. That's true. We brought our daughter, who's only like 18 months, and it was really fun for her. It was overrun by children, though. So I think if you had gone, you would have found it a little bit odd because it was very overrun by children. But it was really cool, and because we were in 2 foot of snow, they put a little bonnet on the Miffy statue outside the door. It was very cute. Yeah, that's in Utrecht. Was that the museum with the cool lights downstairs? Yes, there was very cool lights. There was little Miffies on clouds. What was it in Dutch? Ninchi? Ninchi? Ninachi? I think. I'm really bad at pronouncing Dutch. But it was very cute. It was very cute. It was very fun. Yeah, they used to have Dick Bruno's studio, and I think it was temporarily closed. Oh, I didn't know that. I'll tell you what, there's no respect in the top-down criminal organization's business anymore. That's what's the point of having bootlickers if there's no passion for boots or licking. Maybe the flavour isn't great. Maybe the flavour isn't great. I ought to turn you into boots and see if the flavour comes out, huh? I think this mouse is a mafia boss. Bear flavour? You should really stop testing my patience and get to the dump. There's a bag of doorknobs back there you might get along with. I sure hope they like me. Claire, get this bear blade briefed on the garbage grinder. Maybe we can get looking if it falls in. Harsh. What do you want, bird brain? Anne said something about doorknobs. You don't get to address the boss like that. He's boss to you. Oh, sorry. Boss said something about doorknobs. Sure he did. Look, you gotta be careful around the dump. It's not a playground. Especially around the garbage grinder. That'll rip your doorknob right off. Then I couldn't open any doors. Listen, you can throw in any furniture you built yourself into the grinder. It'll wreck it, but you can salvage some of the materials. About half, give or take. I pick take. Sigh. Just don't get your hand stuck or you'll lose it. And we don't have ripped limbs just lying around anymore. Or else the boss is gonna lose it. My hand? I'm not talking to you anymore. Harsh. Okay. Ah, right. Yes. Cool. Cool. EA Sports. It's in the game. Did you see that Microsoft have announced that they're going to be finally giving more information on the new Fable game? Huh. Looks like the Yeah, they're going to be giving more news and information on the new Fable game. Even though I'd like to point out the Fable game was supposed to be out last year, and it just sailed right past the release date, and no Fable. So that's going to be interesting. I would like to play that on stream. That's definitely a game that I will be acquiring and playing. But I've been waiting. Excuse me, gosh. I've been waiting for a new Fable game for what, like 10 years? A long time. So I'm definitely going to play the absolute bejesus out of it. Which will come first, GTA 6 or Fable? Ooh, hard question. I'd imagine GTA, I'd say. I don't have any hope for Fable. Because it's one of those games that's a little bit niche. Like, the people who are into Fable are really into Fable. But it's a hard sell to anybody that isn't into Fable, you know? Like, if you haven't played the original 3. I'm a very big fan of all the Fable games, so the chance of a new Fable is very exciting. But I'm getting flashbacks to the Yuri on Ice movie. Where they kept saying, oh, we'll update you, it'll come soon, coming soon, we'll update you. And then after like 7 years, they just cancelled it and everybody was left there like, well, that was a waste of everyone's time. So yeah, I'm getting flashbacks to the Yuri on Ice movie about it. And I don't want to be right, I want to be wrong about it, and that it is really happening and it's going to be really good, but I struggle with having much confidence in it. So I'm interested to see what that's going to be like and what news or information we'll have. there's nothing really here. What would you do if they release it but filled it full of AI, like Monkey's Paw situation? Oh my god, that would be heartbreaking and infuriating and absolute fury inducing. um, I would be incredibly upset if they did that, which, to be honest with you, the way Microsoft is going and the way Xbox is going, I wouldn't be entirely surprised. Um, yeah, that is in fact a worry. I definitely would not play it if there was AI in it at all. I wouldn't. I want to avoid any games or media or literally anything to do with AI. I fucking hate it. So I am actively avoiding it in any way I possibly can. So if there's AI in it, I'll be incredibly disappointed, and I will definitely not play it or purchase it or anything if there's AI in it, because absolutely fuck that. Fuck that. Why would somebody bother buying and playing a game that people weren't bothered to make? It's the same with like art and movies and everything. It's like, if you couldn't take the time or have the passion to make this with your own hands, then why would I take my time to play or watch or read what you've wrote with AI? It makes me very angry. So I would not be playing it if there was AI in it. He's arriving currently. I can put a hat on him. Ha! Look at his little hat. Yeah. He looks like a little trucker now. I hope people will now appreciate imperfect media like B movies or game jank. Oh man, I would much prefer to spend 100 hours on a bad janky game made by human beings than 5 minutes on a game made with AI. Because at least you know, even if a thing is incredibly janky, if it is borderline unplayable bad, you at least know that the people who made it were trying their best. You know, there was some idea or vision or anything behind it. There was an attempt, and I think with AI it's just so lazy and slop that, like, I would much prefer to play a shit game or watch a shit movie or read a shit book than spend any amount of time with anything AI. Deadly Premonitions, for perfect example. Yeah, the thing about Deadly Premonition is it's simultaneously an awful game and a brilliant game. It is simultaneously both. it's better than it had any right to be, and it is a better than the sum of its parts. But you could see that the people who were making it had a vision of what they wanted it to be, and they just kind of looked into making it as good as it was. Like, it was funny, and I still like remember very fondly the very first time I played it with my husband. It was really good, and it was so enjoyable, but it was really janky and simultaneously terrible. It's one of those games you just kind of have to experience. It's not even the Room of games, because it's better than the Room. It would be unfair to call it the Room of games, but that kind of vibe. It's silly but serious, but they tried so hard, and it's fantastic. And then of course Gabe Newell is in it. Not really, but the character looks an awful lot like Gabe Newell, so I like to say that Gabe Newell is in it. Yes, but it's such a passion project. It really is. You can tell that the people who were making it really had a vision. They had a vision, and they knew that they wanted to make something like Twin Peaks, that they wanted to make it as weird as Twin Peaks and have the characters as weird, but also for some reason there's night zombies and there's demons and mad red trees that grow out of people and stuff. It's if anybody here hasn't played Deadly Premonition, I would highly recommend you play it. It's fantastic. And if you don't have access to playing it, even it's on Steam, but if you don't have access to playing it, watch a playthrough or somebody on Twitch playing it. It is so fun and so worth it. Um, it's better than the sum of its parts, and simultaneously better and worse than it ever should have been. It's definitely a passion project. Like, you can tell that they cared a lot about making it, and the music will get stuck in your head. Do 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 do. It's yeah. Very fond of an Owl Deadly Premonition myself. I feel like there should be a better way of making money, other than just waiting for people to come, because they're taking a while to get here. Like, I can't speed up the day. Oh, there's a proper local map. Nice. Some wood there, I suppose I can get. Good. I have loads of treasure stuff. Shelf? Ah, there's a guy. Hello. And there's a girl. Hello. I love B movies with passion. More passion, more energy. Oh man, nothing beats a good B movie where you know it's a little janky, it's a little weird, but it's so much more fun for it. More footwork. Like any Japanese B horror is a really good example of this, where it's like it's janky, but somehow amazing. Can I select her? I don't think I can. Cool. Tokyo Gore Police with the handguns was the actual guns that launched hands. It's a thing of beauty. Oh my god, Tokyo Gore Police is fantastic. And like Meatball Machine and Machine Girl and Big Tit Zombie and what was the one about Sushi? Sushi Zombie? Was it? Machine Girl, my wife! She is a baguette! Oh my god. Hentai Kamen is also a really funny, campy B movie, a Japanese B movie. And of course, Hausu, which is a work of art. It's technically in the Criterion Collection, isn't it? I might probably saying that word wrong, but it is considered an actual piece of historical artwork. It is beautiful. It is to behold. Robo Geisha is another one. I just need to get more money. I still want an explanation why the building barfed sushi after being punched at the end. Yeah! We never get an explanation of why the building had insides and a digestive system that lent itself to being puked. I always love Robo Geisha for that one part where the guy in the wheelchair was like trying to shoot with his knee, his gun knee, and it was like, oh no, I have to shoot manual. Pew 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 pew. It was very funny. Like he's making the sound effects of pew 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 with his mouth, like actually saying it to make his knee fire bullets. Robo Geisha is a time, and if you can get it, it might even be on YouTube. If you can get it, I highly recommend it. It is just so funny and so wild and weird and random, and um, the geisha gets tank legs, and there's samurai swords coming out of boobies, and lots of very fun things that, of course, are things in in Robo Geisha. Um, so yeah, if you like campy B movies, I'd also recommend Robo Geisha. Rubber is another. It's not a Japanese movie, but it's also another kind of campy B movie about what's psychic? Is that the term? A psychic rubber tire that uses telekinesis to kill people. And it just follows him going on. I say it's him as if I know the tire's gender, but it follows the tire going around on their murder spree, and it's very surrealist and kind of art housey. But Rubber is also a very good time. I'd highly recommend it if you were sitting down for a few drinks and you wanted just a very weird, fun, silly art house movie to watch, which some people do. Myself and my husband like to do that. We like to put on really weird movies after we've had like a drink. Sentient, that is indeed one of the words. A sentient tire. I know words and the English language very well. But yeah, it's a sentient tire. Very fun. Oh, cool. Yay, fixed. I can't sell anything, which is annoying. If anyone's looking for a shorter movie that is also very surreal and weird, um, if people haven't watched it already, you should totally watch Cat Soup. It is on YouTube. That's what my arm tattoo is about. Yeah, I have a tattoo of Cat Soup, which sees siblings, two cats. The older sister dies, and the younger sibling, I don't know I think it's a female cat. Goes into the afterlife to fight God and to get their sister's soul back. And they inadvertently cause the apocalypse. So if you have 40 minutes to watch a very surreal and very fun movie, you should watch Cat Soup on YouTube. Cat Soup. CATSOUP. Cat Soup. Highly recommend. I think it's a girl. Yeah. There is no voice acting or voice lines in it, so it's all kind of implied. It's really hard to navigate around this swamp. Whee! I'll probably be hopping off now in just a little bit. I've been streaming for 2 hours and 45 minutes. Why is she going in like that? The door is just there. I'm gonna wait until the guy leaves because he's due to check out tomorrow or when it's daytime. And then I'll head off, I think. It's been a pretty good stream for the first stream of the year. Hopefully to do more bear and breakfast next week. That'd be fun. What are you doing out? Magically reappearing wood. So yeah, gonna wait until this guy checks out and I can get some dollary dues. And then I'm gonna head off. Has anybody got any fun plans for the weekend? Anybody doing anything fun? Anything cool? I hope I'm doing nothing. We've had a very busy past few weeks, past few months, really. So it's a rare time that we actually get to spend a weekend in our own homes. So I am hoping I'm going to do nothing. Just going to sit, watch AGGQ, because that's on currently, um, and do nothing. It's going to be nice. It's going to be good. Exciting times. I think the guy is stuck. I don't know where he is. Ooh, trash. Trash. Oh, there he is. Hmm. Is there any comfort, or is this all decoration? Hmm. Thanks for the stream. Thank you for being here and watching and enjoying bear and breakfast. I'm gonna take Deborah. Nice. Okay, so my progress will be saved. Yay! Oh, that just X'd straight out of it. Oh my goodness. I wasn't expecting it to just be like, dunk, gone. Anyway, thank you so much, everybody, for coming to the stream. I hope you had fun. I hope you all had a very fun New Year's and are going into the new year with good feelings and high hopes. And I hope the year is going to be good for all of us. So, yeah, I'll be back hopefully next Thursday, all going according to plan. I want to play more Bear and Breakfast. That was pretty fun. It reminds me an awful lot of Witchwood. If anybody's played Witchwood, it's very cool. And yeah, so thank you for this coming for the stream. Have a fantastic night, guys, and I'll see you all next week. Bye.